let's talk about something that is genuinely hard to spot when you are inside it. There are men who use a woman's insecurity about her age, her fear that she is running out of time, that her best years are behind her, that nobody will want her if she does not act fast, as a tool. Not a blunt, obvious tool. A quiet one, a subtle one that works slowly over time, in ways that are difficult to name until you step back and look at the whole picture. Today we are going to name it clearly because the more clearly you can see this pattern, the less power it has over you. First, let's talk about guilt tripping. Guilt tripping is when someone makes you feel responsible for their emotions or their choices in a way that is not fair or accurate, and they do it specifically to change your behavior. In the context of a relationship where a woman is already feeling insecure about her age, guilt tripping takes on a very specific and effective form. It might sound like this: "I cannot believe you are questioning my commitment after everything I have done for you." Or, "Most women your age would be grateful to be in a relationship at all." Or, more subtly, "I just thought you were different. I thought you were not like other women who are too needy." Each of these sentences is designed to do the same thing: make you feel that your concern, your need, or your boundary is the problem. Not his behavior. Yours. Why does this work so well on women who are already carrying the weight of age-related insecurity? Because the message confirms what she has already been told. She has been told she is running out of time. She has been told she should be grateful for what she has. She has been told that being demanding or difficult will push men away. So when a man delivers that same message inside the relationship, even if it is wrapped in criticism rather than social pressure, it does not feel foreign. It feels like confirmation. It feels like proof that the voice in her head has been right all along. Now, let's talk about control. Control in a relationship does not always look like someone telling you what you can and cannot do. Often it is much quieter than that. It looks like a man who subtly makes decisions for the two of you without discussing them. It looks like someone who gets uncomfortable or quietly cold when you make independent choices, when you spend an evening with friends without him, when you take on a new project at work, when you prioritize something for yourself. He does not necessarily forbid these things. He just makes them feel costly. You come home after a nice evening with friends, and he is withdrawn. He does not say he is upset, but the atmosphere makes it clear that your absence displeased him. And over time, you start to make yourself smaller so that the atmosphere stays comfortable. For a woman who already fears losing the relationship, who has been told that men her age are scarce, that she should hold on to what she has, this kind of quiet control is incredibly effective. She learns to manage his moods before he even expresses them. She starts anticipating what will upset him and avoiding it. She begins to organize her life around his comfort. And she calls it love because nobody told her the difference between love and the performance of love designed to keep a man from withdrawing. Here is the part about avoiding commitment, because this one also deserves honest attention. There is a specific pattern where a man stays in a relationship long enough to benefit from it: companionship, emotional support, physical intimacy, sometimes financial convenience, without ever genuinely progressing toward the kind of future the woman is hoping for. And when she raises the topic of where things are going, the conversation gets derailed. He might become vague. He might talk about timing, about not being ready yet, about circumstances that need to change first. He might even become a little cold after that conversation, cold enough that she learns not to bring it up again. For a woman in her 30s who has been told the clock is ticking, this pattern is particularly cruel. Because every month that passes without a clear commitment is a month she feels she is falling further behind the invisible timeline she has been given. And yet leaving feels impossible because she is already invested, already attached, already afraid that starting over now would put her even further behind. So she waits. She tells herself patience is a virtue. She gives him more time. And he continues to have access to everything a relationship offers without accepting any of the responsibility that a genuine commitment requires. The uncomfortable truth about all of these patterns, the guilt tripping, the quiet control, the indefinite non-commitment, is that they all become significantly more effective when the woman involved already doubts her own worth. That doubt does not need to be extreme or obvious. It just needs to be present, just enough to make her second-guess herself when she feels something is wrong. Just enough to make her prioritize keeping the relationship over addressing what is happening inside it. Just enough to make her believe that asking for what she actually needs might cost her more than she can afford to lose. Here is what I want you to take from this. Insecurity about your age is not a character flaw. It is a response to a message that has been delivered to you over and over again by a culture that benefits from women who do not fully believe in their own value. But that insecurity, once it exists, becomes something that certain people can use. Recognizing that is not about becoming paranoid or closed off. It is about understanding that your fear does not have to make your decisions. You are allowed to notice when something feels off. You are allowed to name it. You are allowed to want more, and to leave if what you need is consistently not available. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for Japanese and Korean language learning content, fun ESL class stories, sometimes even the toxic ones, plus videos about pets, plants, and anything interesting I discover in my daily life.